Imagine the vast Mediterranean Sea, its waves gently rocking a small fishing boat as the sun sets. Suddenly, the peace is shattered. Fishermen pull a man from the water, battered and with 2 gunshot wounds in his back. He's alive, but has no memory of who he is. No name, no past, only instincts for survival. He speaks several languages fluently and moves like a trained fighter. But who is he? The fishermen discover a strange device embedded in his hip, a laser projector displaying a bank account number. The skipper, Giancarlo, takes pity on him and gives him some money, setting him on a path to find answers. 2 weeks later, the man arrives in Imperia, Italy, focused on one destination: Zurich, Switzerland. There, in a sterile bank, he uncovers multiple passports, all bearing his photo, but with different names, stacks of cash, and a handgun. He adopts the name on the American passport, Jason Bourne. With no memory to guide him, this becomes his new identity. Leaving the gun behind, he signals that there's more to his story than just being a killer. Unbeknownst to Bourne, his actions have set off alarms at a secretive CIA operation, Treadstone. Its head, Conklin, knows the danger Bourne poses. Bourne, a highly trained operative, has gone rogue. Conklin deploys 3 assassins, Castell, Mannheim, and the Professor, to eliminate him. Meanwhile, CIA Deputy Director Abbott learns about a botched assassination attempt on African dictator Wombosi, a mission Bourne was responsible for. With Bourne off the grid, Conklin and Abbott must clean up the mess. In Zurich, Bourne is already on the run. He uses his American passport to slip into the U.S. consulate, but is forced to flee when alarms sound. Desperate, he offers a German woman, Marie Kreutz, $20,000 to drive him to Paris. Reluctantly, she agrees, drawn into a world of danger. In Paris, they reach an apartment linked to Bourne's French driving license. There, he discovers that John Michael Caine, another of his identities, had been staying at a hotel until his death in a car crash 2 weeks ago. But Castell, one of Treadstone's assassins, ambushes them. Bourne's instincts kick in, and he overpowers Castell. But Castell chooses death over capture. Marie is terrified, realizing she's now part of something far more dangerous than she imagined. Wanted posters with their faces force them into hiding. Meanwhile, Wombosi, growing paranoid, knows the CIA is behind the attempt on his life, but doesn't realize Bourne was the assassin. The CIA plants a body in a Paris morgue to cover their tracks, but Wombosi isn't fooled. To silence him, Conklin orders the Professor to eliminate him. He does so with cold precision, but Conklin lies to Abbott, claiming Bourne completed the mission. Bourne and Marie, now fugitives, investigate further. Bourne's memories return in fragments. He learns that as John Michael Caine, he was on Wombosi's yacht, tasked with killing him. But he couldn't do it in front of Wombosi's children. That's why he was shot and left for dead. Seeking refuge, Bourne and Marie stay at a French countryside home belonging to Eamon, an old friend of Marie's. But Conklin tracks them down and sends the Professor to finish the job. In a tense standoff, Bourne outmaneuvers the Professor, who reveals their shared connection to Treadstone before dying. Realizing he can't stay, Bourne sends Marie and Eamon's family away for safety. Alone, he confronts Conklin directly. Using the Professor's phone, Bourne sets a trap, pretending Marie is dead to lure Conklin into meeting him. Conklin arrives with backup, but Bourne is ready. He tracks Conklin's car to Treadstone's safe house in Paris. Inside, Bourne confronts Conklin and Nicky Parsons, a Treadstone technician. The tense conversation reveals Bourne's true identity. He's U.S. government property, a malfunctioning $30 million weapon. Flashbacks hit Bourne hard, as he recalls his mission to kill Wombosi and his failure. He declares he's done with Treadstone, but Conklin can't let him go. Bourne fights his way out, vanishing into the night. Conklin, realizing he's lost, is executed on Abbott's orders. With Conklin dead, Abbott shuts down Treadstone, but a new project, Blackbriar, is already in the works. As for Bourne, he's free, for now. He tracks down Marie, who has started a new life on the peaceful island of Mykonos. Their reunion is bittersweet, filled with the hope of a fresh start, away from the shadows of the past. But as they embrace, one question remains. Can a man ever truly escape his past, or is he doomed to live with its ghosts?